Upgrades. Upgrades. It's not a gun, by the way. Upgrades. Oh my god. I don't even know how to mount this. There's not even a manual. Well, upgrades. I bet $100 is gonna fall on me. Look at that! Look at this shit! Look at this thing there. Yeah, there. Well, we'll see what's going on. Upgrades. Upgrades. So much upgrades. So I guess I'm gonna do this. It looks so much better. Huh? I actually don't know, I'm just guessing. I don't really know the power editing allow me to do it with this. I think it's gonna be a shit show, but yeah. Optimism. I hate myself. Took so much. So, ladies and gentlemen, there is the situation. I don't know what I'm trying to do achieve. It's just upgrades, literally upgrades, just upgrades. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. Anyway, so we're gonna. I already done recording Ace Attorney trilogy, the whole thing. I don't know why I decided to do that. I think it was just to get in the zone. Not the zone, I mean like the feeling of like, oh, what I have to do in order to try this YouTube thingy. Basically, speaking a lot. Or like I like to call it, yesing myself out of it, because it's full of it. So I basically recorded already the whole trilogy of Ace Attorney, and as I said, this is a Let's Play channel. I wish I can make more of Master Duel, but there's nothing really popping up. I'm not really like just only about Yu-Gi-Oh! Or like it's hard to explain. Like I don't really want just to do that single thing. I know it's what most people want to. I'll try my best to produce it, although I have a really hard time in right now because I don't really know what to do. Like, literally just going to play solo. You want me to play the whole thing? Huh? Now I'm gonna ask you. You want me to like? I downloaded the famously known game Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy Duelist Link. I finished the game. I killed everyone. I did all the challenge and everything. You want me to do the play this game? It's still Yu-Gi. It's not Master Duel, although it's the same bloody game. It's just that I'm not playing against other people, and I'm not necessarily becoming toxic because an AI is an AI. Although I don't really enjoy being bullied by one, it's still what it is. You want me? I can play this game, although I already finished it. I delete all the data just to show up and destroy everything. The Godspeed. It's just me using the same deck forever and ever because it's the only deck that I know how to use like very well. Otherwise, I don't know, bots. Someone said it was very lucky. I think I agree with them. I never actually met so many bots. I'm not even lying. It's like mine was just to share, you know, laughs. It was that video was just happened to be like, you know, laughs. I was like, oh, I found that this funny. Let's sprinkle with the juiciness of editing, even though I'm clearly an amateur, and I'll see how it is. You know, it takes some time. I still don't comprehend completely how to edit it properly, and also I wish to play more rather than spending most of my day editing. That's the trouble that everyone has to deal with one day or another. Just like you are entering an extremely saturated competitive business. Let's play channel. There's so many of them. They're everywhere. So I wanna make this channel more like closest to. I don't mind playing trendy games. Like I don't mind playing Elden Ring, stuff like that. Just that I don't have the hardware. Basically, I managed to get the hardware, but still, I was like, it's kind of late, you know. I cannot be bothered to, and also it takes so much time, and I'm dealing with a lot of things, and I'm treating this more as a hobby right now, rather than an actual job. But I was like, okay, just in case, if I have to do this seriously, what I have to do? Okay, let's try. First, the consistency bit, where we basically try to do it every day for like a year or two, depending, and see how it goes. So it's like say, okay, if I have to do this, I have to do it this way. Hopefully, some people say, oh, to remain relevant, but I personally believe it's more to, you know, keep yourself in the game. And just that, I cannot play for 2 years straight. I mean, even if I manage to, it depends on the game, because if the games die, I'm not saying like Fortnite or Minecraft, these games are like top tier. I'm saying games like Payday 2 or like very famous one, but then they just died, or Killing Floor. Like there's a lot of games like this. I don't know about Garry's Mod, but I mean, it just evolved, like, you know. Still people say some player there is, but usually among groups of people, which I don't have because I'm friendless. I don't have many friends. Yeah. I'm joking. I have a mild social situation, although I'm dealing with more personal problem right now, and I was like, why not? Let's try the YouTube thing, because, you know, it was always back in my mind on my teenage years. Now I'm too old for this. Now I'm considered too old for this. Love it, just love it. My situation is kinda getting so much worse somehow. And I'm trying, see how it goes. And I wish I did start earlier, just like, just do it. No, don't mind. Just there's always gonna be some problem with it. If not, someone else who's gonna tell you. It's like saying, "Oh, you'll be the shit." It's like, "Oh yeah, I know." I know. Your timeline is bad. I know. I couldn't. I didn't have time enough to find it. I just like, I'm recording the video. I'm editing myself with a bad editor. It's not like a top tier. And also I'm working. Not like I'm doing some extravagant work when I have free time and I can stay at home. I actually have to go outside, so it's like I have to work like that thing. And also I'm trying to study. I have so many. I'm not even gonna say. I don't know what. I have a lot of shit thrown at me, and it was like I have to deal with that. And also it's like I still wanna try this YouTube thing. And I'm doing badly. I managed so far to post a video every day. You know, the grind, they said. They call it the grind. I hate it. I hate it so much. Why they call it the grind? Anyway, I can be a farmer. Don't worry. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I achieve Asian level farming strategy in games. I can easily do that. Yeah, I have that kind of power. And just what I said, it is what it is. And I'm overwhelmed by all this stuff coming through at me. Yeah, I guess this is my therapy. It's the best way. Just go around telling to the world how full of shit you are. There's you know, when you're playing games, like you have something in your mind. It's just I'm constantly feeling like that. I have to do things. So sometimes I was like, am I even playing the game because I want to play the game, which was like, will I want to enjoy the game, or just because I have to make the video, you know? Like, it's kind of how this personal trouble. And I was like, I was like, okay, and I have to make it better. That's what I'm trying to do. It has to be better. And I was like, oh, you have to film yourself. Film yourself, provide more views. And I was like, no, I don't want to do that. But I was like, oh yeah, well, there's occasion where you can not film yourself. But when you film yourself, it allows a lot of, you know, tinkering with editing, you know. A good example, if you see how Lixian edited it, is the power of zoom. You zoom your face, or you zoom at left and right. You usually cut and zoom and more zoom. Well, zooming, zoom, and that's make it so much entertaining. The same goes with PewDiePie. The same goes with Jacksepticeye. Is just zooming, just like a moment of a cut, you know, just a cut to like unfocus and refocus, unfocus and refocus, unfocus and refocus. And it's like, oh god. And when you play the game with a faceless, it's harder to do that, I feel like, because it's like, oh, weird, there was a cut in there. Like, some people notice immediately, like, oh, there's a cut in here, and some other people don't. And I was like, with the face is less relevant, you know. It's more, sorry, it's easier to make like an interruption. I would say it's like it's easier. It's just easier to make an interruption. And it's getting quite late, so we're gonna end it right here, right now. Yeah, it's everything I wanted to say, more or less. I actually talked for an hour, but I had to edit some stuff out. Oh my god, I managed to speak for an hour. Wow. Yeah, anyway, it is what it is. Stay cool, stay frosty, stay awesome, stay whatever that you wanna stay. And goodbye and happy dreams. By this channel that is still, I'm not sure if I wanna keep the name, because I still kinda wanna change it. Goodbye.